Hi, I'm Christine, aka Chrysanthemum, and welcome to The Creative Chaos. Okay, so to start, I completely misplaced the brackety bit that allows me to attach my camera to my tripod, and my arm is already getting tired, so that's a great start to today's video. So hopefully I find that today amongst my cleaning. Today I am cleaning, I am counting some inventory of prints, I am hopefully working on some more art. I'm gonna hopefully finish my skunk today and get it framed, as well as a few other pieces that I have that I need to erase last bits of pencil marks on and just kind of finalize and touch up and put into frames to get ready for the events that I'll be selling at. So it's kind of gonna be a chaotic video, because here's the deal. I have been prepping for these events, the Shasta Ren Fair specifically, for months, and I have been doing a relatively good job of filming me working on stuff for this event. What I have not done a good job of doing is editing it down into a video. So the vlog that you're about to watch of me prepping for this market realistically is going to be a little all over the place. You probably won't be able to tell because I'm probably not, I don't think in the videos I ever said the dates and stuff in them. But just know that the footage that you're gonna see in this video is months of me making art and getting ready for the Shasta Renaissance Fair, and I'm incredibly excited. So I have to go finish and send out the map for the event for her, for Allison. And I need to start taking inventory and figuring out exactly what art I still need to get prints of and packaged and everything. It's bad. I didn't remember until 2 days ago that all of my large size prints, so 9x12s and larger, my entire inventory of those are at a store in downtown being sold. So I have to print all new large scale prints and get all of that packaged and ready before Friday. Everything in my house is a disaster. Everything's a mess. I left some plastic and cardboard and like paper on the floor from scraps from projects that I was working on, and my cat Zucchini has completely destroyed it, and it's just, I've been sitting in the living room listening to him shred it, and it's been entertaining for him, so I've just left it because I know he enjoys tearing up trash, mostly cardboard, and I feel like it's probably good enrichment. So usually if there's like a box or a piece of cardboard that he's like showing an exceptional interest in, I'll leave it for like up to a week or so to let him just destroy and have fun with, and then I'll throw it away. So it is officially though stressing me out. It has officially reached the level of mess that's stressing me out. It needs to go. But I have a lot to do before the fair in 3 weeks. And on top of all of my prep for the fair, I have a fire festival this weekend. And then the weekend after the fair, I am hosting a baby shower that is Lord of the Rings themed that I still have to make a lot of decor for. So there is a lot going on in my life. And today is Tuesday, May 6th. The fire festival is on the 10th. The Shasta Renaissance Fair and Fantasy Fair is on, it's on Memorial Weekend, and I can never remember this year. I made all of the flyers for it, but I know they have the right dates, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember if this year it is the 23rd and the 24th, or if it's the 24th and the 25th. I think it's the 23rd and the 24th this year. I think last year it was the 24th and the 25th. I don't know, it doesn't matter. If you're watching this, the Renaissance Fairs are, like, it's happening. It's out, I'm out talking to people. This video is live, and I will be, after the event, posting a video where I talk about how the event went. So this is like, I'm thinking about having a little like plaque with a QR code that links to this video in the booth at the Shasta Ren Fair. So try to get some foot traffic and have people come and check out my YouTube channel, which is new. This is probably the first or second video I'm realistically posting to it. So we will see. I kind of wasted yesterday. Wasn't a waste. I hung out with my mom all day. She is also selling stuff in the booth this weekend. And we just both kind of procrastinated a bit yesterday and did some shopping for a baby shower that we're planning. So that was probably not the best use of our time, but we did go to Joann's, which is closing. If you're shopping for like any kind of merchandise display, check your local Joann's because they're selling them for dirt cheap. I got a new stand-up display that I'm hoping to use for 9x12 prints for $10. And then I got like a tabletop display that I'm going to use for all of my probably 5x7 prints. And I love it. I'm obsessed. It's metal. It's heavy. It's going to be a pain in the butt to store. But my mom is who I inherited all of my hoarding and crafty tendencies from. I don't want to say I inherited all of my creativity from her because I do think I got a good chunk of it from my dad, at least in how I think through projects and plan out projects. My execution on projects is 100% my mom, but we are one and the same. So she has some storage units that I am very grateful for her for having, that we keep all of our stuff in for live events and the Ren Fair and like all of that. So they're definitely going to be going there. But they're ugly white, they're dirty. So this week, before Friday, I need to spray paint them. I'm just gonna spray paint them black to match all of my other displays and art. Yes, so I have Fire Festival. The Fire Festival is gonna be kind of my catch-all of clearing out some of my old inventory and things that just need to get sold. The only cohesive theme that's gonna be going on is fire, from the standpoint of all the ceramics that I've done recently, they're complete experiments. I've never done this before. I'm partnering with my previous instructor from when I lived in Chico. His name is Jaya. He's made of mud. You can find him in all of these places. He's amazing. He is so nice, so sweet, so encouraging. An amazing instructor. If you live in the Butte County, Chico area, definitely recommend hitting up one of his ceramic classes. You can find the info for them here, or I might link them in the bio. Not bio. I might link them in the description below. I'm getting used to YouTube terminology. I've only really posted on like Instagram recently, in the recent years. So this is all new for me. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos. So yes, he's awesome. He loves making ceramics. His least favorite part of ceramics is dealing with selling them. And I love going to live events. I love selling my art. I love interacting with people. And I'm really excited this year to start experimenting more with ceramics and pursuing that as a skill set. But currently I can make small lumpy vessels and he makes tall, beautiful, perfect vessels. So we have been partnering on some pieces. Hi, future Christine here, editing this. I just want to say I can't speak highly enough of Jaya, but one of the things I don't mention in this clip that I want to say is that this is the first time I am genuinely collaborating with another artist. I've worked on projects with my sister before, but that never really felt the same because she's my sister and we've done stuff together before since we were kids. But Jaya was the first person that when I made the suggestion that we partner on some pieces and potentially continue that in the future, he was really excited and open to it. And I cannot thank him enough for the opportunity to get to work on such nice ceramics. And one day, hopefully I can make ceramics just as well, and I can throw massive pots like he does and perfectly identical bowls and cups. So yeah, thank you. And we're going to continue to partner in the future on pieces. so that I can experiment and explore putting my art and my style of art onto a 3D surface. And then that allows me the time that I'm taking to practice and learn to throw on the wheel and explore ceramics from scratch. It gives me more time, and it gives me more free time to explore more sculptural mediums and some things that are a little more out there, while still providing cups and mugs and bowls to you guys, with my art on it. So it's a great way to support 2 local artists. So yeah, he's in Chico, I'm in Reading, and it has been such a pleasure working with him. Everybody at the Chico Ceramic Center is so helpful. They're amazing. The owners, they're great. They are so knowledgeable, and they will answer any question that you have in way more detail than you could ever ask for. The Shasta Ren Fair is in 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks technically, because it's not the following week, 3 weeks-ish. And that one, I have so much still that I need to get done, that I am super, super excited for. And I'm going to be showing some new art there that's more fantasy themed, and I've been working on some ceramics for those as well. And a lot of it is just experimenting. So I'm going to stop this so that it's not like a crazy long recording. I'm going to start another. As I'm filming this, I am also in the works of filming another video where I'm working on the animation that I'm going to have at the beginning of my videos, which hopefully you saw at the beginning of this video, because ideally I would like to have that animation done and the video of me making that animation posted before this video. If none of that made sense, that means that something went crazy in my schedule and that didn't happen. So if there's no animation at the beginning of this video, if there's no other videos on my YouTube channel, ignore everything I just said. So I drew out a little dragon design that, gosh, I had to have drawn it in my sketchbook back in like 2019. It was definitely during, was it quarantine? It might have been 2019, 2020, in that time frame. I drew this little dragon, and I had this idea for a dragon trinket tray where the body and wings kind of curled into a tray shape, but the tail came up and like twisted or had some kind of hook for you to like put your rings on. And when I got into ceramics last year, I knew that I wanted to make it a reality. So I took the drawing of the dragon, turned it into a vector, extruded it, and 3D printed it. And this first couple batches that I did of these, for the most part, I'm super, super happy with. Proof of concept is definitely there. The ones that I don't love, I just don't like how the glaze turned out. But I kind of treated these like test tiles. I was so excited to like have a space to do more ceramics, and I ordered a bunch of glazes without much knowledge of how they would turn out, and I didn't exactly have time to do test tiles. So I just decided to say screw it and slap on some glaze on these dragons and see how they turned out. But all in all, I'm happy with them. I am excited to improve upon my technique with these. Even from this first batch that you're seeing here to the last batch that I ended up making, I really just kind of started fine-tuning how thick I wanted the clay, what was the best way to like go about it, and it went really well. I do think that these dragon trinket trays are going to be something that I want to do a couple times a year outside of the Ren Fair for online purchasing, mostly because like I was only experimenting with just dip glazing, like painting solid glazes on, but I really want to play with doing some like patterns or different like actually painting with underglaze. like the dragons themselves and like markings, and doing some more customized and detailed versions. So I will probably end up making more of these this year and doing a little dragon trinket tray drop where I have a bunch available for sale, probably early fall, maybe. I'm not promising anything on dates right now because I'm so brain fried. As I am actively recording this audio, it is May 22nd. It is 9:50 p.m. at night, and I'm editing this YouTube video. So I'm not making any promises on when something's gonna potentially be released. Here is how I was shaping the bowls. So I have a piece of foam and this wooden tool for rounding out the clay objects. I don't know what it's called. It's a wooden mushroom. But you push it down into the foam and that helps pull up the sides and like squish it into a rounded shape. And then I was just getting my fingers a little wet and shaping the tail kind of into a twist that I liked. You can see there's some extra clay and stuff on the end. Later, once these were about leather hard, I went through and softened the edges and scraped off extra clay that wasn't really where I wanted it before I let these dry, and then bisque fired them. So last time I talked to you, I don't remember what day it was, but I had just unpacked all of these cups. That was a few days ago, at least. Today is February 27th. And I have not decorated any of those cups. I'm going back to Chico on the 4th, on Tuesday. It is Thursday. And my goal is to have all of those cups decorated by Tuesday so that I can bring them to Chico to get fired. But yesterday I had to go to Sacramento, and on my way back to town, I stopped in Chico because Jaya finished a bunch of bowls. So this box behind me has like, I don't know, I haven't counted them, but probably like at least 20 bowls. So now my new goal is to try and get the cups and the bowls decorated by Tuesday so I can have them all fired at once, because I think it's enough cubic inches or whatever to get the discount firing rate. So yeah, we're gonna take some cups in. I'm gonna look up on my phone my notes for how many of each design I was gonna make, and we're gonna get started. So I need to find my tray, which is right here on the ground, which I was looking for the other day and I could not find for the life of me. I'm also absolutely exhausted. A horrible night's sleep. So I'm probably gonna make another cup of coffee, and I'm probably gonna eat a muffin. And I'm gonna draw on cups. And undecided what I will watch. I'm gonna watch something while I do it. Probably Grey's Anatomy, because I'm basic. Okay, let's go. It is Thursday, May 22nd. The Ren Fair is on Saturday, but tomorrow is setup day. So I don't really I basically have today to finish anything I want to do. And I picked up a bunch of these metal racks from Joann's because they were closing. And I spray painted them black. And they fit my 9x12 prints really, really well. But I procrastinated and I designed these D&D class posters that I was gonna sell as 9x12s that I was really excited about, and I'm still planning on it, but I greatly underestimated how much ink they would take to print. So we're panic ordering Amazon Prime ink. We still have some ink, so it should be fine. I say we because the printer is at my mom's house currently because she had space for it and I didn't when I moved. So she's being nice and helping me print them while I work on things like my hand-painted ceramic sign. Because I like to hand paint all my signs. I think they look nice that way. So that's something I've been working on. I just made one that goes in the back of this that says D&D class prints. I need to make 2 more that just say 9x12s, $15, so people know how much they are. My cat's making noises. So I have a lot of stuff to do today still. We still have to print all of the 9x12s and package them. Oh, that's what it was. That was actually the bigger issue, not even the ink. The plastic sleeves I put them in, I thought I ordered 9x12 ones, and I only ordered 4x6 and 5x7s, and then I've screwed all that up. I don't even think I'm gonna end up printing new 4x6s and 5x7s. I'm just gonna have the bigger sizes for my new prints, which isn't ideal, but I'm just running out of time, and I kind of want to relatively move away from the smaller prints. We are allowed to go start setting up tents at 9 a.m. So my mom and I, because my mom also has a booth this year. She is selling hats, flower crowns, and feather clips, costume stuff that are all absolutely amazing. They look like this, and 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 this. They look like all of this, and she's amazing. And this is her, this is Mom, and I love her. So I plan on filming a market video, so she will be in that video, I'm sure. So yeah, but, oh, and the intro to this video and the clips before that you've seen this, I was talking about how I couldn't find the bit that attaches to the bottom of my camera to put it on my tripod. Still haven't found it. No idea where it is. The camera is currently sitting on my bar. It's on the shelf and it's zoomed in. So that's why it's kind of a weird camera angle. Also, I look absolutely crazy because I haven't showered or gotten dressed yet today. I got up, I made a coffee, and I started painting signs. And now I'm huffing a paint pen. I should probably open a window. I should definitely also eat food soon. Semantics. So part of the reason I like doing hand-painted signs is and in all of my art, I like being able to see the human hand in it, especially as more AI and technology stuff expands into the art world. I like being able to see the human touch. So I don't want my lines perfectly straight. If my paint isn't perfect and you can see some of the pencil marks through it, I don't really care. I'm kind of here for it. I kind of like it. So that is kind of where I'm at right now with my art. I've always been not a perfectionist. It's part of the reason I love my art style is because it is very sketchy, and if I screw up a line, it is what it is. I don't care. I've always had shaky hands, so straight lines. Even when I was practicing straight lines, I was doing line drills every morning for a while, which did help a little bit, but I can't be bothered. And I like how it looks when it's a little rough. So I'm just kind of gonna go with it. I'm probably, once I add all the black, it's probably going to be enough contrast that you don't even really care that there's some pencil showing through the white paint. So I'm probably just going to leave it and call it good because I have too much other stuff to do. I come mostly on my mom's side, mostly just my mom. I come from a good enough family. My dad does it too, but my mom especially, where we just go, that's good enough. We're not perfectionists. My mom and I like to do a lot of different things, and we like to explore a lot of different projects, but because of that, it's the whole like jack of all trades, master of none. I don't remember how the rest of the quote goes. But I know, because everybody says, oh, it's jack of all trades, master of none, and it's supposed to be like, that makes it sound insulting, like, oh, you can like, you try and do a bunch of stuff, but you're not like amazing at any of it. But there's a addition to the quote that like turns it back around and like makes it good again. And we're like that. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I could be completely misremembering something, but oh well. All right. Market montage prep time. Hello. Long time no talk. I have since showered, gotten dressed, eaten In-N-Out, and I'm coming up to the end of my market prep. So this is probably gonna be like the last little clip. I'll probably use this as like my outro. And then the next time you guys see me will be at the Ren Fair, which we're setting up for tomorrow. I do plan on filming some of that. So I'll have that for you guys to watch and give you an update on how the fair goes. But I wanted to show you some of the signs and stuff that I did today and give you a little breakdown of what's left. All that's left, my mom is being amazing. She has the printer. I sent her files and she is printing the last few things for me. And then I just have to go over and pick them up tonight and then package them, which I'll just turn on a movie or YouTube and get it done. So that'll be good. But I wanted to show you guys some of... All right, let me move this strap. So this year I designed a limited edition numbered print for the Shasta Renaissance Fantasy Fair. This is something I want to start doing every year. So yeah, this is the first one and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I have to package these. I made this sign today for my ceramics, and then this one and the ones that I just finished that are over on the table go with these. It's hard to see here. Let me move it. Ignore my vacuum on the floor too. Okay, I've got these metal racks. There's like no good way of displaying them, but I made these signs so they'll sit in the back and the prints will go in front. So point is, sign at the top, prints will go in front. All that's really left is to put the last of my prints. I need to put the last of my prints into bags and I need to refill my vending machine. But that is everything. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope that I see you guys this weekend at the Ren Fair. By the time you're watching this, you're probably already have been to the Ren Fair if you're watching this. Hi, this is Christine. Hi, this is 10:56 p.m. on Thursday, May 22nd. Christine. I'm calling it quits for the night. This is going to be the last bit you hear from me in this video. So this is the end. I have almost the entire video edited. I just need to add in some music. It is not going to be high quality whatsoever. I have basically rushed edited this whole video in the last 2.5 hours. It's a lot more talking than art.
So if nobody finishes watching this, no hard feelings. It's definitely more podcast vibes, and it's chaotic. So if you did end up watching all of what's most likely going to end up being an almost 40-minute video, God bless your soul. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. It makes me so happy. I got pretty much everything done that I needed to for the fair. The last major thing I need to do is pack up my ceramics, and I also have to pack all the 9x12 prints. My mom was so kind to print them all out for me today, but I did not get a chance to go over and pick them up. So tomorrow, after we set up in the morning, I will go pick those up from her. And then my husband gets back from a work trip tomorrow, and my cousin who comes for the Ren Fair is bringing him up from the airport. So I think I'm just going to end up putting them to work and have them help me put prints in bags. But I am super, super excited. I'd like to say that this last minute doing stuff the night before is a outlier for me, but it's not. It's just who I am. It's never going to change. I mean, like, literally this morning I was working on a new item for inventory, and it was little mini coloring page packets because I'm working on a coloring book and I wanted to do like a sneak peek. So those got printed also and packaged. So like, even knowing that I had a strict to-do list, I still ended up adding more impulsively. So it's just how I work. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the long video. And yeah. Is this a great video? No. Is this an accurate first video? Yes. There will be more, and I will have better edited, more thought out videos, but I really wanted to just get something up to commemorate what is a insane year for me and a very big year of going full-time being an artist. So here's all that last minute fun stuff, and there's a lot more videos to come. I have a huge laundry list of stuff, and it's gonna be great. So thank you for coming. Welcome to the creative chaos. Good night.